the president of the United States hasn't endorsed, he hasn't said anything, and there's this MAGA crowd, which Curtis, the MAGA crowd, a MAGA candidate cannot win in New York City. I've said this as far as mayor goes. That would never happen. But at least Trump, or, you know, what is your take on the support from the party? Because it's not like everyone's supporting you. We have, like, I'm pointing at, you know, John Katz being one guy. Bill Ackman, I thought he's a Republican. He's screaming about Cuomo. First Adams and Cuomo, even though he knows nothing about politics. I mean, it's kind of like you are representing the people, and the people are the ones behind you. This setup, or the party itself has their own agenda, it looks like. And it's sad because they're Republicans.
Well, Sal, you're exactly right. I've dubbed myself the people's mayor. I've raised more money in matching funds, where you get an 8-to-1 match for a contribution from New York City residents, than all of the other candidates combined, including Eric Adams, until he was one and done and the price was right for him to drop out. That means people reached into their own savings, or what little money they have, to make an average donation of $119 that was matched 8 times. That's given me millions of dollars in this campaign. 15,000 contributions. That's double the number of Andrew Cuomo, who, as you know, is a household name. And not because of anything he did, because the better Cuomo is always Mario. I knew Mario Cuomo. Let me tell you something. Andrew Cuomo is no Mario Cuomo by any stretch of the word. So not only do I have the money, I have the supporters. There are signs, posters everywhere. Sleeper for mayor. You don't see any posters for Cuomo. Occasionally you see some Zoranistas posters in the areas that he did well. Like if you go to Astoria, you go to Long Island City, Park Slope, Brooklyn Heights, Carroll Gardens, go to Sunnyside, Woodside, and Richwood. But those are the areas I'm going into, because there's this perception, Sal, that every millennial, every Gen Zer is looking at TikTok, and they're like all of a sudden mesmerized, and because of that, they're going to vote for Zohran Mamdani. That's not the truth. Most millennials and Gen Zers are on the fence. They haven't made a decision. But they will vote for Zohran Mamdani if nobody else shows up, and Andrew Cuomo has no feel for these young men and young women at all. In fact, if you're 22 and a female, you know he's going to say, I love you too, if you're 22 and you want him to stay away from you, because that guy has a nasty reputation. But putting that aside, he's not going into those neighborhoods. I and my campaign, we have a lot of millennials and Gen Zers. We're fighting for every vote. And remember, it's all about getting out the vote now.